Hi everybody, it's Julia Bramble here, the social marketing scientist. So I help business owners and experts actually go out and do the 20% of social media marketing that they need to do to get results. Hi, I thought I'd do a quick scope this beautiful Saturday evening because I sat there thinking, social media on a Saturday, scope on a Saturday about social media. What are people going to want to know that's going to help them? And there is one really big thing that will help on a Saturday. And you know what that is? Hello everybody who's joining. Sorry, I'm slightly dazzled, which is why I'm wearing sunglasses. But I'm really appreciating you saying hi and joining in. One thing I really wanted to share with you today was, hi, how nice to see you. Thank you for joining. Sorry, I can't read your name because I'm being dazzled by the sunshine. But hey, here's how to get the word out and make the most of the sunshine as well. Oh, hi Rebecca, nice to see you. I could read that one, see, I'm doing well. What I wanted to say was, most people are going to be using social media at the weekend as well as during the week. We get that, right? And for many of our target audiences, actually, the weekend is the time when they might be using social media the most. So thankfully, we've all woken up to the fact that we can't just expect, as businesses and brands, just to be on social media during office hours and that will be enough. Because actually, hi, oh, thank you, yeah, I love my glasses as well. Do you like the cute spots? Oh, couldn't resist those. I'm a bit of a fan of sporty stuff. Anyway, yes, so we know that we need to use social media on a weekend because very often that's when our audience is. Oh, hi Devon Pixels, I could read that. Oh, thank you for loving my glasses. I can't remember where I picked them up now. Boots, I think, nowhere special. But I do love my spots. Where am I? Yes, so we know that we need to use social media on a weekend as well as during the week. So no more shutting down at 5 o'clock on a Friday and thinking, hey, that's it, because some of our biggest opportunities will happen at the weekend. But with the advent of scheduling, which is brilliant, don't get me wrong here, with the advent of scheduling both on Facebook, and that's when I tend to use Facebook's own scheduler, and also with apps like Hootsuite or Buffer or Edgar, it can be very easy to forget. Oh, hi Sarah Arrow, nice to see you. Thank you for coming along and joining. It can be really tricky sometimes to put yourself in the place of the people that you're trying to reach. And what I mean by that is, it's now a Saturday evening, it's like 7 o'clock-ish. Yeah, it's nice to have Sarah here as well, isn't it? It's 7 o'clock-ish on a Saturday evening. If I'm going to go out as a business owner and share maybe a long rant or a diatribe and want to get people on board, or maybe I'm going to share a long convoluted article and expect people to respond, actually, for our target audience, that just might not be where their minds are right now. Oh, hi Angus, nice to see you here. Thank you for showing up, especially on such a beautiful Saturday evening, as I was just saying. Hi, yes, good evening. So we need to be thinking about actually what our target audience might be doing and where their mindset, oh, thank you for the hearts, that's really kind of you, and where their mindset might be. And sometimes with all the scheduling software that's available to us, it's really easy to forget. So we might be sitting there in our office, say, on a Monday morning and thinking, wow, you know what, I've just got to get all this content scheduled for the week, and then I can tick that off my to-do list and I can move on to something else. And that's great, and that really helps as a time saver. It helps take the pressure off. Oh, you're having your tea? Great. Well, if you hear any little chopping sounds in the background, funny little chopping sounds, you can hear a bird, but if you hear chopping sounds, that's actually my daughter in the kitchen chopping up vegetables to make fajitas for both of us. How nice is that? What a lovely daughter. Anyway, yeah, so we're thinking about scheduling our content out. And very often when you're putting... Okay, Angus, spill. You've got to share what you're eating for tea now. We all want to know. Anyone else, please join in the tea chat. Let's not think about scheduling after all. Let's think about context, and context is obviously Saturday evening dinner. I love it. So yeah, we need to be thinking about the mindset that our audience are actually going to be in when they are receiving this lovely content that we are scheduling out. Oh, salmon salad and new spuds, says Joe Pop Julie. Very nice indeedy. Very nice. Send a little bit down here, will you, love, please? That would be great. So please, when we're scheduling our content, think not only about our social media strategy and what it is that we want to be achieving, and using the kind of content that's going to engage our audiences, whether that's going to be to educate them or to challenge them or to entertain them, but try and think also about what they might be doing and where their mindset might be at the time that they're actually going to be receiving your messages. Oh, hi, Social Media Link. Very nice to see you here today. Thank you. Thank you for coming along. So, as I said, it's all very easy to get caught up in maybe listing out 6 articles that you want to share during the week, and you might just randomly plop one on a Thursday morning and another one on a Monday evening and bung one in on Saturday or Sunday, and thinking, yep, that's great. I've sorted out now the articles that I want to share to help boost my positioning. But actually, if you're sharing one on a Sunday evening and your target audience are going to be, say, sat on a settee watching something on the Beeb. Oh, is that your content strategy, is it? Oh, I love it. Thanks, Julie, for sharing that. Thank you for the hearts. So if they're sat there watching, say, Gogglebox with a nice glass of something chilled, and they just happen to be scrolling through social media on their iPad, are they really going to want to see an article that maybe challenges them or maybe requires some deep concentration to take on board and to actually respond and engage in any depth? Maybe actually something that would be better shared at that point in time would be, oh, you can hear our cockerels joining in the conversation now, would be maybe a lovely image with one of your own quotes or a motivational tip on it, something like that, something that will stand out to them in the newsfeed and will actually talk to them within the context that they currently are, that will maybe entertain them, remind them that you're there, remind them, oh, hi Karen, nice to see you, remind them that you actually appreciate where they are and the mindset they're in without coming on too heavy. Alternatively, your target audience might be a group of people that work shifts. Yeah, some people are definitely on Catch, definitely. Thanks for mentioning that. Catch is a great app that goes hand in hand with Periscope. Go check it out. So your audience might be somebody like shift workers, and you might know that actually Saturday evening is a time that they don't sit there and watch the telly with a glass of something in their hand, and it might be the equivalent of our Monday morning, in which case sharing that maybe more tricky content or the more challenging piece might be absolutely spot on for them. And that's where it's really important to know who your target audience is, but much, much more than just one of those customer avatar worksheets that you might fill out at a training event. Actually try and get under their skin a little bit. Think about their daily routine. Oh, and now the donkeys are joining in the chat. Hey, if you want to say hi to the donkeys, send a few hearts over. Go and send a few hearts to the donkeys. They would love to know that you've sent them hearts on Periscope. So, get under their skin. Start thinking about what their daily routine is like. Think about even how they buy their food, for example. Do they trog off to the supermarket? Oh, you love donkeys. Cool. Well, you'd love our too, although they are flipping noisy. We call them our guard donkeys. Which supermarkets do they shop at? Do they go out and buy it in person? What days? Yeah, they are our donkeys. What days do they go and do their supermarket shopping? Do they follow any sports? Do they actually go and watch it live? Do they watch it on the box? Have they got kids? What are they doing at the weekend? What are they doing on a Saturday night? Are they flopping down a heap of exhaustion because they've been running around after 2 toddlers and a 7-year-old maybe? Or are their children older, and are they actually able to enjoy and luxuriate in the ability to go out? Maybe now they've got a built-in babysitter. Start to get under the skin of your target audience much more than just thinking about that very corporate customer avatar type approach. And soon it will become second nature to you to think about content that's going to appeal to them, whatever day of the week it is, and whatever time it is. And that was a little tip that I wanted to share with you today, because it being a beautiful Saturday evening made me think that might be appropriate. Because, you know, right now, I don't want to be sitting there reading some hard-hitting piece of content, although I have to say I'm a sucker for a good blog. But a few little well-timed memes or photos with little quotes on, that would be absolutely perfect for me. It is lovely here. It is lovely here. But then Devon is always lovely, even when it's raining. I have to say that. So that's all I wanted to share with you. If you've got any questions you'd like to ask, whiz them over right now, because I'm going to be ending the broadcast in a minute. Or please just hop onto Twitter and tweet me at Julia Bramble. I'd love to answer some more questions. If you've got ideas for future scopes that you'd like me to share, please also whiz those over. Lovely to see you. Oh, best scheduling tool. Well, I like Hootsuite. It's been around for a very long time, but there's very good reason for that. It's nice and simple. You get a freebie account to start off with through 3 social networks. Even if you go pro, which gives you lots of add-ons, like being able to pull in all sorts of apps and being able to pull in team members. It doesn't cost an arm and a leg, and it's simple and intuitive. And I don't do big, intense, techie stuff if I can possibly avoid it. So Hootsuite's my recommendation, but I know other people have other things, so go and try it out and see what you think. Lovely to see you. Do I rate Edgar? Well, I've not played around with it that much, to be honest, but the bits that I have seen don't make me think that it's going to offer much over and above Hootsuite for me personally. But hey, go and try it out and see what you make of it. My favourite social media site? Well, I love Twitter for going out there and meeting people. You cannot beat it for going out there and actually talking in person to new people and just joining in new conversations. It's absolutely brilliant. But you know what? My first love is Facebook. I can't get away from it. And you know why? Because you've got Facebook as a person, you've got Facebook groups, you've got Facebook as a page, you've got Facebook ads. The potential out there for connecting with people, both as an individual and as a business, is just enormous. And it's only going to get bigger as Facebook roll out lots and lots of new developments in the next few months. So it's all super awesome and very exciting. But I also love Instagram because I do love images. So there you go. It's horses for courses, really. Go and try out a few social media networks if you haven't already, and start working out which ones work best for you. Brilliant. Oh, thank you for the great going, JB. I can't even speak now. I need to go and grab a beer. I recommend you all do the same, and I'll speak to you very soon. Take care. Bye for now.